6:30, you're good.
All right. I'm going to call the meeting to order at 6:30. Mayor Witz and Mayor Pro Tem Bender are both absent today. So I would like to ask for a motion for the appointment of a chair for the work session, public hearing, and regular meeting.
After you, sir.
I thought that was it.
Oh, okay, I can do that. I'd make a motion to appoint, do I go ahead and just appoint Roger, or do we just?
Nominate.
We nominate Roger Marble to chair tonight's meeting, both work session and regular business meeting.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? No discussion?
We'll find
Call
out if
for
we've made
vote.
a right decision or not later on.
Call for a vote?
Well, I can't vote.
3-0. So
Yeah.
Roger Marmol is going to chair the meetings.
The record be noted that a not it vote still constitutes as a yes.
I call this work session of Snellville City Council. Today's date is August 22nd, 2016. Time is 6:32. To order. We're going to review regular business and public hearing agenda items. Do we have any questions on them? Okay, so for the minutes, that would be feasible.
Yeah, we're good.
And for the public hearing, for the second reading, CUP 1606. Review.
Yeah, any ceremonial matters or guests tonight?
Yeah, any ceremony matters or any guests?
I'm aware of.
Not that we know of.
Alright, so old business, new business, that's the consideration for the memorandum for Highway 78 and 24.
Is there any, that's pretty much a done deal, right?
Well, it's
Yeah, we
been
just-
in discussion for several months. And, we tried to have them allow us to put a city sign up there, but they would not do it engineering-wise. So basically this, if you remember, that's the last design which they definitely would approve. The arched, not the square box that you see in so many places. The arched bridge with the new city signage with a lighted column on it. So, and that would be, these would be on the southeast corner and the northwest corner. It would go diagonally across there. And the agreement, we have put money in the SPLOST budget to cover that. And the agreement puts a maximum city contribution of $600,000 towards the two sign bridges, which, as you approach the intersection, will have informational signage on it, and then the signal bridge here. And we have that money in the SPLOST budget.
What's the problem with the, just weight and wind issues with the sign?
Engineering would not approve it, plus, as I was telling the chair earlier today, I think they're afraid to approve one sign because everybody else would line up behind us. And and we tried every way. We tried every type of configuration, material, and they just would not approve that.
And after the fact, if somebody hangs something up there, is that a problem?
Well, it is, when we,
People don't know how to do things. You know, look at the police station.
when we go up there to maintain it, you could just leave some letters behind. But that's kind of where we are.
City attorney's report, correspondence? Oh, yeah. Any correspondence?
None.
So, City Attorney's report.
Okay. 1883 Bent Trail, that is the nuisance property. We finally were able to get some movement on there. I believe I sent an email out to everyone. Mr. Thompson went out and checked it out and said that they have been making some headway into it.
The exterior of the property and all the trash has been removed, the grass has been cut. There's still some work to do on the garage doors, but at least I think it's tolerable at this point. 9-day difference.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chuck.
Yep, I'm thinking Mr. Thompson helped immensely on making that happen. There were some issues about whether or not there was a squatter in there, and the police as well, were very helpful on that, so appreciate everyone's hard work on
We don't
that.
squat the squatters.
There is no one squatting in there for at least the last week or so. They, after the police department had secured the property, what had happened, the management company's workers had run into a neighbor who told them that someone was living in there, so they decided they weren't going to work. So after Jason and the police department verified that it was still secured from before the hearing, I called them back and said, there's no one in there, it's 100 degrees outside, there's no electricity, no water, no one is living locked up in there. They confirmed that evidently when they went out, and so they finally got busy on it. They're supposed to let me know as soon as they have an actual completion date for everything. Remaining wise, I'm gonna need to discuss that in an executive session.
Discussion that is against the report.
I think everybody has your chart. There has been a lot of work going on the last couple of weeks, but we haven't really passed any more milestones, so I'll just give you a quick update. The Town Center Working Plan, Eric, if you will pass that out. This is CPL's colorized version of the updated plan. Take a look at that, and we will discuss that more in the future. I appreciate all your input from the meeting the other night, so we'll just continue to make progress
Just
there.
helping you.
The joint city and county plans, the library concept that Precision Planning has worked on has been included in that document. But just remember, it's just a concept. We aren't, at construction drawings or anything, so, and all of this is a concept and a plan, but you have to have a plan or any road will take you there, so we want to continue down the right road. Public relations, that may, as we get into, start moving a little faster towards the town center, it may necessitate a work session where we can talk further about how we will communicate our vision and our next steps to everyone, so we'll just stay in touch about that. The next brochure, when it comes to public relations, that's in progress, Brian and Gay have worked on basically a unique, creative brochure for recycling in our recycling center, which is really a gem of a process over there. And so that's as I said, in process. A lot of work going on, but no final product
Okay,
yet.
one thing real quick, and I'm sure you probably already thought about this. If we're gonna do a brochure on recycling, let's try to do it on recycled paper, if it's possible.
That's a good point.
That's one of those creative things.
Just a marketing thing for me.
We need to make it-
Sorry.
Make it fit.
I don't know what that'll do to the cost, but.
Well, I'm just saying, that, I think it's something we need to
I'll
think
get a
about.
quote on it,
It
sure.
may not be 100% recycled, but at least somewhere on there, it should say, I think that just that validates what we're trying to say.
That's a good point.
See if you can find some recycled ink too.
Oh, what?
Recycled ink.
I'll ask if they have it at the plant.
The
Good idea.
tree replacement at DDR is just kind of moving a lot. I'm not sure if we have a time when it will come back to the council.
Actually, not for the council, they have been given the paperwork to make their application, and the hearing actually in municipal court is on Wednesday at 8:30.
Okay, good.
Are they gonna-
Everybody's invited.
You think they're gonna skip out again or postpone again or just?
No, in
down
fact,
to it?
no, they won't be, there'll be no continuance. The lead attorney, Mr. Jones, is actually on a trial calendar, but he's sending another attorney they wanted to go ahead and get it taken care of. So that'll go forward on Wednesday morning, and so we're just waiting on, now we'll have to go through the process for the submission. We'll have to go through the full appeals, zoning process and committee process.
The next two items, we have dates set, 10/6 for the town hall meeting. First class for the citizens of Snellville 101, if you will, October 13th. We'll just proceed to keep putting materials together for those two items. Teacher internship program, we're going to keep that on here, and everybody knows it's just on the back burner. Something to be looked forward to in the future. The UDO, as I said, I felt like we had a good meeting the other night. Caleb is working on that and looking at November Planning Commission and December Mayor and Council adoption. Charter Review Committee, I think there was a meeting last Wednesday. Progress continues in that area.
What, you want to pass this out for the UDO piece?
I think that was a request from the other evening, so you can look at the kind of the overlay of the overlays and give you some information on that. The eBay sales, I noticed Councilman Howard came by to take a look at our computer equipment that we're putting in, trying to sell in blocks, and working towards increasing that $18,400 number as far as sales of city assets. We will talk to the recreation consultants today. Lisa has gotten them the information on the playground purchasing. We'll put that in the bid, and the bid should go out in the next couple weeks. Hopefully to be awarded in September, towards the end of September, and start in October, which is a good time to start a small project, the driest month of the year. Roundabout construction, still in property acquisition. I think 4 pieces have now been bought in the FARS area. Talked to the county. They are preparing their bids for that intersection, and I think that December construction start for that particular intersection is still good.
Are those just the smaller right-of-way acquisitions, or
Yes.
has there been a full take of that corner yet? Has that
It
been
has not
negotiated?
been. That's in process.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's Ridgedale, of course, right? The whole corner? Or is that
No,
still?
it's the opposite. It's the low-lying
North and Forest.
property there, where the septic tank is actually in the front yard.
North and Forest.
North and Forest. But the guy who doesn't want to move is at Ridgedale, of course, right?
Residential annexation, I think that discussion will continue to be ongoing there. The mayor and council planning retreat. Gordon, as I said, could not do it. He has a colleague who could do it on January the 7th. And with Carl Vinson, who's familiar with city government, familiar with our government.
Who's the colleague?
It's, I'll send her bio out to you. But 1/7 is, a short delay, but if that's something that might appeal to you, I'll send the bio out, and you can take a look at it. And I think Mr. Howard passed out or sent out the the first draft of the potential town plaza on City Hall property, and I know that's going to be an ongoing.
Yeah, sometime next month, we'll start having some of those little informal meetings with, kind of like we did with the town green. We'll have some citizen input, and it's just very small, casual kind of thing, so.
And, that's all I have, Mr. Mallon.
All right, during the work session of Mayor and City Council of Snellville, Councilman Roger Marmol announced that certain matters should be discussed in closed session of the meeting and asked council to advise the city with respect to closing the meeting.